Alrighty, ladies and gents, it's happening, it's on. Hang on, we've got to just fix this up, get rid of that, put that on, do the things. Camera's up. We're about 48 seconds away from actually starting this match. This is Chimera versus Lucky Strikes. Correction. Oh, God, why have I got that at the back? Ugh, what over there? Why is that showing? Why is that showing? No, not Luck Fam. Get rid of that. So it's Chimera versus Ronin. We're very close to the start here. This is the playoffs, folks. We're in quarterfinal 2, I think this one is called. The standings that we had after the end of the season was all of those things there. But look, I'm not going to muck around with this stuff. We're 20 seconds away from the actual start of this match. And of course, I didn't put my microphone on. There you go. So the microphone's now on, right? So what I was actually saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're 20 seconds away from starting. All the shit you just saw on the screen without any voice. Yep, cool. Achieved maximum awesomeness there, haven't I? Just went from nowhere to rushed. All of a sudden, they just kicked in and cracked on. And this is the Remagen. And you can see there the logos at the top there. You can see Chimera are the Axis and Ronin are the allies. And I don't even know what squad they want me in. There was nothing said about that. Whoa, let's see. Quickly, look at that. Look at that. That'll do. I'll just find my usual, I think it's cooler I get stuck with all the time. Is he here today? Ooh, no. No cooler anywhere. Sadness. All right, so they might tell me to do something else at some stage. Anyway, that's where we go. It's St. Severin Chapel. This is actually advantaging Chimera today. They'd be pretty happy with that, folks. Fuck me, what a start. Hi, by the way. Sound looks good. Think. Just do that. What? Let's see, what squad for me? No cooler today. All right, so, well, let's just get that map up and running. This is a big advantage here for Chimera over Ronin. What a match, though, this is. They picked Remagen. I am genuinely surprised by that. All right, that's the main screen. You should be able to see that okay. Let's get ourselves across to the other screen now. And header's on. Yeah, happy with that. Dual cast is on. Is it working? Yes, it is. All right, we've got to pick a squad there as well. I don't know what they want me to do. So we'll just put that like that. And we'll get ourselves in. I was always genuinely surprised that they... I was genuinely surprised that they picked Remagen. And then, you know, it's a chance who's... Oops. Do that. It's a chance who's going to get the advantage or disadvantage on this one. And in this instance, Chimera have lucked out. They didn't... Or did they last time? Yeah, they did last time too. They actually got Barnoff, or whatever it is. The one over there on that top right screen, you can see over there, that's the one they got last time. So they did... they've had 2 for 2 now on Remagen that have worked out pretty well for them. Of course, that doesn't mean the game's assured. Don't get me wrong. Ronin here could upset the apple cart a little bit here, but there's a definite advantage for Chimera in this match. Who's the teams? There's the teams. Quick look. Go back and pause the VOD and have a look again for yourself afterwards if you need to. We are full on both. There's that. Lots of supplies coming in. Let's do the 2 maps. Boy, oh boy, don't I feel rushed right now. I hope you're having a great weekend anyway, folks. Lovely to see you. There, that's correct. I've got all the icons right. All right, so Chimera are going with the broad brush spread of troops, and Ronin, with no misunderstanding here. They know how important it is to get to that bridge. They are sending everything, including the sinks. Let's go back to the main screen, though. We know what's happening. We're going to watch it now. Chimera here with the shots on. It's all about what happens on this bridge for Ronin at the start, at least, anyway. And we'll just watch this play out. You can see him here. Truckloads of fun there. There we go. What did I... just a sec. I just got to text something. Target only. No. Off. No. Off. There we go. I don't like the red and the green stuff coming up on the vehicles. It just takes away from the game a little bit, I think. This is... If Chimera are up there early enough, they'll be able to pound the shit out of this. They got 3 truckloads down the bottom there. Boom. There's shots coming in now. This is where it's really bad for Ronin. They've just got to do what they can. Those shots, not effective at all Actually, someone just got nailed though. I think he got run over actually. Oh, that's devastating. Whoa, that one was on point. That was a great shot on that truck. And Ronin, I mean, if they get control of the bridge, they've got a chance here. But boy, oh boy, Chimera knows it, and they've set up super quick those shots on. And we're just watching it now. Chimera got their people on the bridge as well. That's a great shot on that truck over there. Excuse me. Something's picked up a Chimera truck as well. Didn't get enough infantry out of it. Ooh, big rocket there coming in. We are watching in that top there the Chimera. I missed their what squad they wanted me into. So anyway, and they tend to be a bit loose in chat, so I'm not going to keep that up for you. Oh, another big kill there. Lux takes out a truck as well. Ronin, oh, big smash on the bridge. And remember, this is the 35s of the APL. So one artillery, no Panther tanks. And the artillery's not touchable. You can't touch nodes. I like it. I like the format. I think it's very good. But they've just fucking hooked in here, haven't they? And this is great. The Ronin team are a South American team, from what I understand. And they're all just keen to go today. It's really good. Both teams are just about the game and the match and everything. And lovely to see, of course. Hang on, let's just get ourselves in position here. Woo. Top right camera. We're getting down forward a little bit. And they're moving forward there quite nicely, Chimera, onto that bridge. They're just pressing back the Ronin team. And they'll want to go for the whole thing here. That Luke's making a run for it. It's probably about to die, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, she just took one in the bum and has popped around. And then FTR gives it the coup de grace. That was not a deliberate rhyme, but I am fortuitous that I am able to rhyme this early on a Sunday. It is Sunday morning. I've got my coffee here. I'm dressed in my Sunday best. And I'm watching a fascinating match play out here on Remagen. And it has been absolutely brutal start for poor old Ronin. They've just been smashed. They've been touched up pretty hard there. What's going on here? There we go. Let's have a look. So, we'll do the maps. We'll just take a quick look at what's going on. That's what we'll do. How far into the battle are we? I don't even know. I didn't even see that. Quick check. 7 minutes in. Chimera obviously with the first cap on Severin. Now, Ronin can put some pressure on it in this area here because that's in the 4 grid squares. And Chimera, you can see, are putting out all their garrisons and stuff, and they're going to set some outliers out there. Heavenly, a very defensive squad leader there. She'll be defending this area with whoever she's got to try and stop them from pushing in out this way with an airhead or whatever. Chimera, of course, they've got plenty of open territory down there to play with, to pop their own airhead in and just send their recon guys over and start fucking in the back lines. And if you look at Ronin right now, everything's at the bridge. They know they've got to take this bridge. They don't have a choice. Really good anti-tank spot over here, by the way. I set up here the other day. You've got just visibility in this whole area and line of sight, and you can hide in the trees a little bit too, so it was quite good. Anyway, that's where we're at. Ronin with all the work to do, unfortunately for them. So they'll just need to take their time here a little bit, I think, and set themselves up to to press against Chimera when the time is right. Bridge looks so cool, doesn't it? The bridge fight is just a really cool fight. I'm just going to keep that top right camera up there. Someone just died pretty hard and went off the bridge. All right, let's just see what we've got there. That's fine. We'll do that. There we go. I've lost... my mouse seems to not want to talk to the main screen here, so that's annoying. Anyway. Chimera just working the bridge still. Ronin just fighting really hard down there. Let's have a look around what's actually going on. What's going on there? Oh, the mouse has decided not to do that. There we go. See, I have to pan the mouse almost, like select it. All right, so that'll make it just annoying for the rest of this match to do that, but whatever. Looking really good there for Chimera, getting up to the end of the bridge. They've got some nice position there in some of those barricades, and Ronin just really working hard to try and stop this, but Chimera got all the answers right now. And of course, they've got that third cap, so technically speaking, they could just sit this one out now, Chimera, and hold the bridge, but they're going to fight it, and they're going to fight it hard. They will have to be careful here a little bit that they don't overextend, of course, and, you know, send too many people across the bridge or whatever. They've got all this turf out here, as I said before, to play with, and there's nobody out here at all. Oh, no, there's some Ronin players up in there. So these guys are obviously setting up this outside area. Why is my mouse doing that? Anyone have any answers? That'd be great in 30 minutes time. It's just staying on the screen, so I have to, you know, do the scan with the right mouse button, the left mouse button. Here's future Jade. He's set up. I mean, this is a pretty good position actually if you think about it. He's got to have visibility, all right? And I don't know how far he's looking there, because 500 meters you start losing the ability to see anything. But he'd be just putting in suppressive fire up there to try and help his team push forward. But you can see that Chimera have made their way across the bridge. VK right in amongst it here. There, he gets picked off now. Did he get an OP forward? Well, no. But they're up in it. There's the Lukes. Is pressing, and he's been smashed again. Axie got him with a tag. The Lukes is going to drive straight off the bridge. Because, of course, this game doesn't have a flip on your head kind of scenario. God, that would have been interesting. And the Lukes now is out of here. If he runs and repairs, he's actually got a chance of doing some fun stuff. There's a nice handbrakey as he works his way through. This is going to cause big problems. He's just pushed right in on the garrison there. Oh, look at this shit. And there goes the garrison for Ronin. And what this Lukes has done is has actually distracted their entire team. There she goes. FTR's put a rocket in it, and that's fine. But unfortunately for Ronin now, they have lost the bridge itself. Chimera have pushed right up. That Lukes, that was sort of a sacrificial Lukes, if you want to call it that, which allowed the Chimera infantry to get up onto the bridge. In the end of the bridge there. Now they are just going to dominate that probably. That anti-tank gun though, oh, I tell you what, that anti-tank gun is saving the point at the moment. It's saving the bridge end at the moment a little bit for Ronin as they try and take back that piece of the bridge that Luke's just popped out. They've got their garrison back up. It's just in a slightly different spot there. But that's the play, isn't it, on this? Is a bit of a bum rush with tanks across the bridge. Might be the go here for Ronin to try and do exactly what Chimera just did. Of course, you've got to go with a couple of tanks, I think, and lots of machine gun and everything. Just throw like 3 or 4 tanks in a row straight across. Chimera can't handle that volume. No team can. They could probably take a couple of them out, but not all of it. And that's what I would be doing if I was the commander of Ronin right now. I would be pushing 3 tanks straight across that bridge, probably 2 in a recon tank, and put a couple of squad leads in the recon tank. Boy, oh boy, that would be an amazing thing to watch, wouldn't it? But at the moment, Chimera with all the answers. We'll probably do a 2-map check in a second to see where we're at. Really confused as to why my mouse is perma-clicked there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try and just do that. All right, there we go. No, didn't work. Okay. I'm not going to keep trying to fix it. It's killing me though. OCD cracking on. Let's have a look around. Let's actually do the 2 maps, I think, again. We're only 13 minutes in and we're already looking at what's going on. Let's because it's very fluid match, this one, at the moment, in relation to where everybody's running around. But realistically, there's just this one play going on. Bombing run coming in. Nice kill there. Truck, who's bombing run? That's Chimera. Oh, they're going to go push through. Chimera pushing through. They've got some markers there. They've got some stuff forward. Ronin still with no answers at all. There you go. You've had your look. Here we go. Want to keep on this action a bit. It is the tank rush that's going to do this. They're not going to do this with infantry. Fuzzled's fallen off the bridge there. Or Kafuzzled. It's fallen off the bridge there. He's dead now. Oh, someone just smashed him anyway just to make sure. What do we got here? Just the supplies. Oh, sorry, ammo drop going in. Diesel back there camping and doing some shots. Yeah, so Ronin with all the work. There's, what's that? Supply drop as well, ammo drop as well, rather. Chimera have picked up the end of the bridge there, folks. And, oh, watch Vapo. Vapo's walked straight into that, what's it called? Garrison, hasn't he? We might just swing that camera around now. The view of that camera was lovely, but this is where... Get ourselves around to Ronin's side here. There we go. This is what it looks like on the ground for Ronin right now. Nothing but trouble. They're going out this way a bit. Nothing but trouble. They got some... those barricades always there. I can't remember, actually. Look at that. It's just a sea of Chimera on that bridge at the moment. Alright, back to Chimera's view. Main screen. The few over there for Ronin. See, they've got their guys over the bridge now. Jams off down that way. He'll set up some garrisons. Attacking player generally jams. So he'll set up some garrisons, get a flank going on, and they'll start to roll around the back of Ronin here, who've got no answers here. Unfortunately, they're just being... They had the disadvantage on that first point, but that still doesn't mean they should have lost the bridge. It is harder from the lower level here if you've got people overwatching fire from up on the top of the hill. What I'm talking about is... oh, fuck, this is killing me. What I'm talking about, I can't pan. Can't pan properly. What it is. So if you've got people shooting from up here, which is exactly what's happening, you know, that's pretty tough to defend against. You see the shots going over the top there. They're trying to pick them off. This Panzer IV is going to get pinged if it's not careful. See if he can hit it. Oh, that's a good hit. That was a real good hit. Nice shot from down there. He's going to get taken here. Liam Neeson's good. Oh, he's been missed. I'm actually a bit surprised he's still sitting there. What the... There she goes. 2 in again. That's anti-tank rounds. Oh. Well, he's got a barricade behind him. There's artillery landing on there. Is that an airhead coming in? Have a look at that. That, yeah, that Panzer IV's very brave. Oh, he's just got it tucked away, hasn't he? Artillery being called for on that other thing. Yep, they're not actually hitting it, so, okay. Just tucked away behind. Was that an airhead? I can't tell. Let's have a look. I don't think it was. I think it was just supplies coming in. And this is the problem now, of course, for Ronin. You can see what's happening. They're very much getting outplayed by Chimera at the moment. There is a pretty sizable difference, I think, between the strategic and tactical gameplay of these two teams. Chimera having played for a good 18 months now in competition. Ronin, likely from memory, a blend of different groups. So they're very good players, Ronin, but they're being outmatched and outplayed here. That bridge loss, I think that was the travesty right there. It doesn't really matter too much that the point was on the other side of the river there. There is a bit of an advantage having Overwatch fire from the top of the hill, but realistically, they got pushed out from this bridge by very, very smart play by Chimera. That Luke's in particular doing a rush. It is a gameplay style that you need to apply to Remagen, because you have to be able to push the bridge like that. And, you know, I've seen Chimera do it from the south side where they've rushed a couple of tanks across and hammer that north side of the bridge there that I'm circling there. And push through and things like that. Or there was another team that did. I can't remember. Anyway, that's the play here that Ronin needed or need, and they haven't done it. They haven't been able to do it. But a part of that has been just Chimera's brilliant opening round of attack on that bridge, and they've practiced this for this match. It is the quarterfinals, folks, so no punches held here. You're either going to be good enough or you're not. And Chimera have gone away and they've done some training and some practice by the look of this to how to try and crack the bridge open, and they have cracked it wide open. Now they dominate the south side of the river as well, which is where we're looking at here now. Ronin trying to push back in. But this terrain, I love this terrain because it's got so many options for running. Oh, that's a building. They got so many options for running around and looking at stuff. God, this is really annoying me, this mouse thing. So, yeah, you can sort of flank around, circle around, all that sort of thing. And Ronin are trying to do that, but Chimera are doing the exact same thing, of course. VK in position now, just camping there, waiting for the heads to pop up. Very deliberate play, very good play of VK. Pocker up in the building there. Ronin at the moment are just fighting for their lives, aren't they? There's no real chance of an airhead anytime soon. 2 maps, yeah, let's do it. Have a look. It's... You can see Chimera, look, Chimera just spread all the way around. They've got the guys out here in the flanks starting to work this terrain. You can see here that Heavenly's still the defensive squad with a bit of Overwatch fire, and they'll just be looking. It's daytime, so they're going to see everything. As soon as a airhead appears, they're going to go and smash it. There is a way of protecting that. There is an airhead. Well, there you go. There, it's been marked already. There is a way of protecting that. As we literally talk about it, there's an airhead has popped up. So Ronin going to give it a go. I want to see how that plays out, actually. We're going to run the minicam over there. No? Yeah, we'll run the minicam over there. So, where the hell am I looking? God damn it. It's over there. There she is. There's the airhead. So, you put your strafe through. Well, yeah, I think he just put a strafe through then, didn't he? Yeah, way early on that. The bombing run now is good. That's smart. This is actually quite a good airhead. It is not... Heavenly's back there for defense. She's going looking for it now. The bombing run's going to pick up Heavenly, I reckon. Have they timed this right? How smart was Leo? It's Leon Mark, the commander. He's just going to miss... Oh, the artillery's on it. This is a great airhead. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The airhead's gone in. The grenade went off by Heavenly. They've managed to get a foot across the river, and now they're starting to cap. Ronin coming back with a brilliant airhead. Chimera overextended and unable to defend their own territory, which was an absolute must-do. And Ronin now are cracking open this point. What do we got for garrisons there? Wrong fucking screen. There you go. Boy, oh boy, we're going to get that main screen back over there. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible that Chimera did not defend that with much of anything. And Ronin, look at him go. What a gameplay there, ladies and gents. This match has just been completely turned on its head by the airhead of the tournament. Plus, the strafe was a bit early. Fine, who gives a rat's? The artillery was there protecting the airhead. It picked up the one defender that Chimera, or of two, that Chimera had sent back. And then all of a sudden, the bombing run comes in, does its bit as well. And Ronin capping the point back there. Chimera now, massive panic. They've sent up maybe 10 people back to defend this. And they are doing it with that airhead. What a ripper. I think those guys that ran north actually got pinked as well. Chimera, of course, a very, very, very good team and great skill set. They'll It looks like they've managed to stop this attack. The airhead's still there, I think. Possibly. That's an allied drop there. The airhead is... I think it's gone. They're putting subs down. They're clinging on here, Ronin. They've got to do their best to try and hang on with the people they've got, but they've got no squad leaders left. Trucks is still alive. He's got to live. Trucks has got to live. So does Fernie. They've got to stop running forward. No. You've got to get your people in. It's more important right now for those guys to get their people in than it is for them to for them to be attacking specifically. We'll put the minicam over Remagen township itself. Oh wow, that I am just flabbergasted by how close that could have been for Chimera to lose that point. They've sent back their people. That was an absolute fucking brilliant airhead, ladies and gentlemen. That was brilliant. The artillery was on it already, shooting well before the airhead dropped to be able to suppress the zone and make sure the artillery is dialed in. Too often we see an airhead get put up and then all of a sudden an artillery marker goes in and then the artillery starts laying on target to shoot. The airhead's already on the ground and people are already hitting it long before the bloody artillery lands. Voice missing at start. Sorry. There we go. I'm just letting everyone in chat know the voice is missing at start. So, wow. I think Chimera need to go away and have a deep think about how they respond to attacks. That was awesome. Got the old blood rush, and let me tell you, ladies and gents, let's have a look, by the way. Oh, fuck, I've still got 2 maps up. What a dickhead. There you go. Let's have a look at something here, the ratio stuff. So I've just got rid of the, get rid of that. And we'll bring up another screen here. I can do it. No. 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 Where's me? Wait. Thank you. No. No. No, fuck it. Can't do it. Looking at the wrong screen. So I was just looking at some numbers here because I've got the stream information. El Gato with 41 kills and Coco Bananas with 32, Diesel 31, Ivy 27, so on. But it's Elgato from Ronin with lots, and then Chimera. That's how it is, folks. Let's see if I can bring up that other screen. Hang on a sec. Why can't it show me? BenQ, is that the one? BenQ? That. Want to play, does it? Sorry, I'm just trying to work in there. Get rid of the guest point of view. Okay, well, yeah, I'm trying to just show you the stats. They're not working. I hadn't set this up. I only don't normally get them given to me, so. But yeah, boy, what a scare for Chimera that was, wasn't it? But they are doing all the killing at the moment. You know, kill top ratios. Yeah, we got Elgato, Diesel, Obi. They're all in the 20s, 30s, and 40s to 1 kill ratios. It's all Chimera, folks. Top 10 on every stat here is Chimera. And that is indicative just of how strong they are as a team at the moment. Just bring up the window capture. No, not that one. What are we doing? Display capture. Existing. What is it? That's a BenQ. Do that. Pop him up there and we'll just do properties. There you go. Look at that. Finally got it working. So I just really thought it important that I get that information up. And sorry, the sound disappears when I do that, of course. Really important that I got that information up for you so you can actually see kind of what we are looking at when it comes to stats. And I'll just chop away all that crap up the top. Looking at me private stuff, but yeah, look at the Chimera everywhere. All right, and that's part of the problem for Ronin at the moment, isn't it? Is that they are just being outmatched, being outplayed here. Chimera just working their way into Remagen now. And they will take this point. I don't have any doubt of that whatsoever. As hard as Ronin are trying, Chimera just have all the answers. Alright, bit of a street view there, that'll do us. And we'll get that top right up. There we go. Oh, I've got to get rid of that screen now. So, I would have loved to have seen the bridge be the middle point. That would have made this battle a little bit probably more balanced there in that starting thing. But it mattered not. Even if Baumgarten was the, or whatever it's called, on the south side here was the point, I reckon Chimera would have pushed through and taken Ronin. They're just the clearly better team in gameplay today. And tactics and so on. So I don't think it would have mattered what the point was realistically. I really don't. No offense to Ronin, but they are, you can see the numbers for yourselves. This is very much in Chimera's favor. Ronin no slumps, but yeah, they are getting outplayed by a long margin for it. Okay, Jam around the back now. You can this sort of stuff. I mean, okay, this is what I'm talking about right here, right now. I just want to show you this so that you understand why it's not a biased thing or anything like that. I'm not supporting any specific clan or anything. But have a look at this. So here's Chimera with just the full dance all the way around the Remagen. And you can see that Ronin are now trying to suppress that. And stop it. And send their peeps. All right. And Chimera just all over the back here. They're just everywhere. Just everywhere. And they've got garrisons up already, and yeah, the agility is awesome. And having said that also, like I'm not seeing where I'm not seeing a real strategy here from Ronin. Like they're just sort of saturating an area the best they can. And yeah, I mean they're a bit broken. They're on full defense. They're on full defense mode. They're on full react mode. They're not that airhead was brilliant. So clearly they have options in the tank. That airhead was absolutely brilliant. I'm genuinely disappointed that their squad leaders didn't get set up with garrisons and stuff better, and they didn't throw more people at it, because they would have captured that with a bum rush. They would have captured that if they put 30 people on it and fuck this point, because Chimera had no answer for that. So if they do it again, that's got to be their strat. They've got to put 30 people on it. They really do. So, you know what I mean? Like, at the moment now, what Chimera are going to do is what Chimera do well, is that outflank and outplay, and then start to chip away, pull away some garrisons, and then start the capture and pressure the point, and then do a rush off of something, and that's it. And Ronin won't be able to have an answer for that because their forces are too scattered. They are, there's a tank running through the middle there. I can see now. They'll get the sort of groups and squads and stuff working well, but not as a team, not as a collective. Because Chimera will just dance around that, as they are prone to do, as we see demonstrated frequently. And this one around the back here, Jam is just about to start the squad attack here and the squad capture. He'll probably put his OP in him. And that Overwatch fire as well from the top coming down into this is still potentially effective. They can still do it, but it doesn't really matter too much anymore. That tank there, just watch that play out as he tries to clear out one flank. They've lost the other flank. And there's the cap starting to happen now. They'll be looking at that. They'll be thinking it's still coming in from over this way, but it's actually around the back. And that can be the trap as an infanteer, where you know there's infantry out here and people are marking it for you and stuff like that, and you know there's a fight going on, and so you still keep thinking, oh, we're losing because they're attacking here. They've actually already got another flank open and they're pushing people in. And there's glove down. That's defense is still working here. Ronin rushing some peeps back, but I think it's probably a little bit too late. They have a lot of people up in Gulf 6, just for the record. What the hell? And they must be trying some sort of rush to the bridge, trying to push the bridge. That's not bad, by the way. Chimera have fuck all defense on the bridge. That's not a terrible idea there. I don't think they're going to get across though, but we'll just keep an eye on that, folks. But it's this point around the back here where Chimera's made their way through. This is the hard part now for Ronin, to try and hold this and get something moving. That airhead, gosh. Who was the team that Chimera were playing that pulled an airhead off, and it was the one grenade from Andy or someone that actually took out the airhead that saved that match? Someone will remember that one. That was an absolute, I think it was a 49s. And it was against one of the big teams as well. And Andy or someone dropped a grenade at the last end. The last remaining squad member of Chimera's defense threw a lonely grenade that sailed in and decimated the airhead, thence stopping the assault that was inevitable on that airhead and saving the match effectively. Yeah, so all right, boom, 2 booms there, and this is the cap starting to happen now by Chimera. I said this was kind of inevitable. They've got that back terrain and they're just pushing their way through nicely. I want to just go over and have a look at this bridge, folks. Sorry. Get ourselves around. They're looking at the bridge, Ronin. They are trying here, and they've got to keep this pressure on, don't they? But I think it's all but Chimera's match here, because they've taken this point now as well. They've got a Ronin sniff there on the point itself. They've got some infantry. Just what the hell? How are they capping that? I do not understand how they're capping it. They must have someone forward that I can't see. No, that's very odd that they're capping that point. I don't see anyone in the 2 squares. Chimera taking this quite comfortably here. They'll probably do the 1-2 here. Now you can see Puzzle's already moving. Oh no, it's over here, sorry. They do have Diesel across here. Probably going to make a sniff in there and pull that point apart. But this is where it's at. Ronin just, well, they're contesting, so they got some numbers coming back in. Oh, that camera thing's really pissing me off, eh? Rocket into the building. Oh, it was so... Someone just said, Mav actually just said Chimera's game to lose. Fuck, they had a red hot go at it with that airhead before, mate. Oh, dear. I cannot believe it. That was a good airhead, folks. That airhead going in? I think we do. I think we've got an airhead going in now, actually. Same point as before. But it's too late. And it's not going to be any good, this one. So I'll just get that top right camera over there so you can see Mugachino's right on it. There is the airhead. There it goes. So she dropped off there. And Brian Damien just asked a question half an hour ago. Am I Australian, mate? Fucking oath. All right, that was an unfortunately timed airhead there from Ronin, because it, of course, disappeared immediately. The sector was recapped. All right, and this is going to be a Chimera 5-0, I think. I can't see anything happening here positive for Ronin. They're bringing a Greyhound in. That'll cause them some troubles. Oh, what am I thinking? Wait a minute. Ah, that confused the shit out of me. Genuinely, I'm sitting here going, hang on a minute. Chimera axes. How did they get out of that tank? They must have been right next to it. They must have been right next to it. So here's the final defensive play here from Ronin. We're just having a look at there. We've got Remagen there in our top right corner as well, folks. We're just watching that play out. Chimera just starting to lose that point, actually. Let's have a look why. There's an airhead coming in up. Watch this. Airhead coming in for Chimera on the last point. They're going to seal this. They're looking to seal this. They have to hold this area here, and they got to be careful because Ronin are just carrying the weight here on the field. And noise is what's been said there. Chimera will hold this for a second. Where's that airhead gone? Fuck, I've lost it. Did they lose it? Is it alive? Is it a good one? No, the tank's got to it. Did that tank get it? Oh no, it's just locked. Oh, where's that going? Don't do that. No, I don't want to do that. I'll do that. So the tank's next to the airhead. He's looking. Mio's going in for the satchel on the tank. That's poor play from the tank there. 3 of them in that tank. Airhead's now been picked off, so he got that. But Mio managed to get a satchel on that tank, and that tank is proper fucked in a moment. I honestly, 3-person crew tanks, and this happens to every team, by the way. Inexcusable. If you've got a command person in that tank, you should never be flanked by infantry. That is a... There she goes. 75's gone. That is... Yeah. But I see it on all teams. It's not just Ronin, folks. Chimera have done that plenty of times. Unescorted tanks, or tanks that... because that's an unescorted tank there. Or tanks that have a commander and yet still... yeah, you still have the silliness of being flanked by infantry and blown up by a satchel. So there you go. 48 minutes to go, folks. Ronin losing their last point now. We don't even have that other camera on anything meaningful, do we? Let's fix that up. Chimera just have got that defense there now. And we'll keep that camera up there so we can watch where Ronin are coming in from. But yeah, they're not going to take that anytime soon. And Chimera tried for that last airhead play here. Didn't quite work out. Oh, and the do-do thing you hear, Windows changing stuff. That's me switching between computers, move screens. So I actually literally moved my keyboard and mouse via a switching station. It cost me $39 and it's so cool because I don't have to worry about the laptop, keyboard and mouse and stuff. And eventually, once I probably just make some little adjustments on the desk here, I'll be able to just pack the laptop away in the back and plug the monitors in as well. And the laptop monitor will also be something I can look at on one of my screens here. It's taking me a while to set all of this up, but I'm now pretty pleased with it. Chimera, though, with all the answers today, and Ronin just luckless in trying to break open anything they could. They have just been significantly outplayed here by Chimera. I think this is about to be the 5 cap. We can't always be perfect on it because they do have a lot of people running in, but it looks like it definitely is. So GG's. Oh, there's enough there. No, they're going to drag this one out a bit. I don't think that Ronin can come back from this, folks, and it's really sad for the Ronin viewers, of course. But Chimera, I mean, you just look at the numbers alone, and the whole deal is just yeah, I'm just trying that retabbing thing that someone asked me to try. The whole deal has just gone Ronin's way, sorry, Chimera's way. I'm just looking at the numbers now. Elgato's still up the top, and then the next 9 people are still Chimera. And the same thing as the kill-death ratio and the kills per minute are all Elgato. Elgato with the MVP on the Ronin team, by the way. He is absolutely dominating the play there. Ronin have come back here and taken back this point, so well done to them. But just even that, the top 10 players, 9 of them are Chimera. How do you beat that? Just individual play itself. But of course, some of that comes down to good positioning and agility and tactics as well. Getting your guys in a position where they can actually, flank and shoot and things like that. So it's not all about this player is so much better than that other player. It's more often than not, it's about the tactics and agility of players to maneuver and then get side shots in and shoot you when you're least expecting it. So you'll be looking forward trying to defend against something and someone will shoot you from the side. And that's not because they're the best shot in the game. It's because they've outmaneuvered you and you haven't thought about where they're coming at you from and how to protect your flanks. And that's a big part of why I love Hell Let Loose is that, it's not about being the best shot. It's not about that at all. Yes, of course, being a good shot helps and it matters. But I'm fucking average at best at shooting, and I still have some very, very good matches where I'll get 40, 50, 60, 70 kills through smart play. And that's not artillery and that's not tanks. That is literally me with some sort of small arms, like a rifle or an MP40 or something in my hands and a few grenades and a bit of hopeful wishing about how I attack something, and I'll still get some good kills there. Sometimes I have a shit match and I'll have 20 deaths and 10 kills because I've been trying too much, too hard, and I haven't been thinking and I've been tired or whatever. Who knows? But this game is about using your brain and individually there. Hollow just came in and picked them off as they came in off that OP, which is now gone. All right. Tanker in the back here. Look, it's already being hit. Gusket's put one into it. He'll put a second in. There she goes. Puddles is going to have to try and get to it. This is a 2 tank, so it's going to get flanked by Puddles. Watch this. So Gusket's moved around the front there trying to distract it. There he goes. Puddles is going to get his satchel on. Willy. Yeah, he has. There you go. Great team play there, and that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. But it's all chimeras now. This tank's about to die. Puddles is going to get his kill before the time is up. They clearly know where stuff is. You can see Ronin still desperately trying to push in to Remagen itself, but that's not happening. And now, look, this is it now. So Chimera now hold the point quite nicely. That tank, there she goes. Nice kill there from Puddles. He'll spawn in somewhere nearby as well. They've got people running around the back here. Something dropping in overhead. Not sure what that is. Could be an airhead. No, just not much of anything going on there. They're trying. That's just normal supplies coming in, but they can't even get to it. And this will be Chimera 5-0. We're about just over halfway through the match time, folks. So Chimera with a comprehensive victory here. Yes, they had the advantage of the hill up there and the bridge, the spawn being on the north side of the bridge. But it is very, very clear to me that Chimera outplayed Ronin today in both skills and agility on the field. Oh, they're hanging on. They've run too far out, Chimera. And there we go. We'll get that last little bit. There she goes, folks. 5-0 to Chimera. Commiserations to the Ronin team, of course. Don't know who's the bridge person was. Magachino there with a bit of defensive play. We'll give him one. And over here, who was that guy that we were looking for? Can't remember. Elgato. Oh, with absolutely millions of kills. And I'm assuming he was artillery. But let's face it, folks. Elgato's artillery was the biggest killer in the game. So he clearly was a very, 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 very good artilleria. Or artilleria? Artilleria. I should know that. I should know that because I'm ex-artillery. I did 4 years in artillery. But anyway, here's your stats, though. Take a quick look. See who did what with what. See if I can find old mate, actually. Elgato, 548 combat effectiveness. Still not as good as, what was it, 2,500? Somebody did one day from Chimera. Fucking boom. Incredible stuff from them. So, yeah. God, that mouse thing was annoying. It was killing me during the match. Anyway. Just closing up the laptop. Almost finished there. What do you think anyway, folks? And if there is a raid available, which there will be, because there's another match going on at the moment. I can't remember who the streamer I assigned for it is, but I'll go and check that out. We'll raid that person straight away as soon as this stats finish. And we'll get ourselves back over to the main screen a little bit. Warm-up screen so you can see that I'm alive. So there'll be a raid in a minute. Still got that screen up. Why have I got that? No idea. Get rid of that. Playoffs there. So we've got 3 other playoffs matches this weekend. I think I was the opening one. So there's 3 others still to go. Please check them out. I'll raid the other person now. We'll go straight across. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Goodbye for now.